lag switch. I don't even think, is lag switching even a thing with like newer games? I thought that was just some like console bullshit when online gaming was kind of new. It's common in DayZ. What does it do? Freezes your opponent and you can move freely. Oh. So like you just freeze all the other players even if they're moving, so you could just run up and one tap a dude? Because like on your screen he's not moving? That's so stupid. Really?
Tony, can you say hi to Heather?
Stop.
We
Okay.
watch you every night. Thanks.
All right, I guess it is still a thing. That's so stupid. Thanks, Infamous. Ping abuse is close to the same thing on Tarkov. Kinda. Like, kinda. If you're on super high ping and you swing a corner, like, you'll shoot them. And then they'll die and then they'll see you come around the corner. It's like kinda the same thing. It doesn't just like freeze you in place though and make you unhittable. And it also works opposite for you. Like you'll peek and unpeek and still get shot. I heard something. Probably a scav, unless it's someone who went up. Pretty sure it's a scav, like next to the garage opening. Custom's best map. In some ways. I just wish the uncustom was a little bit better. It feels like this side of the map has loot and the other side has all. Like if you spawn big red side, you're just like, well, GG, I'm not getting any loot. Because the side of the map you have like, you have all this, you have this shit up there, and then it goes to old gas and the stronghold. Big red, there's just like nothing until you get to Crack House. Big red is good loot. Motherfucker, what good loot in big? What loot in big red? What are you talking about? Good loot. Where? What? Where? Show me the loot in big red. There's none. There's like the safe if you have the key, 3 PCs, and like maybe a green box. Like what else is in there? I don't know, this side's
What's
definitely
up,
got
dude?
better
Hope
loot.
you loved Tokyo. Was stationed near in Japan for a few years. Food is dangerous. Just started the bulk today. Too used your code for HelloFresh BTW, so thanks, big dog. 3,590 calories a day. Tough but worth it.
Dude, the food in Japan is crazy. Is that part of this part of that, right? It was so good. I want to go back just to eat. Even just to eat food there, I want to go back. Where is this guy? He has silent footsteps, right? Oh, it's a am I about to blow up to a...
Лицо тебя снесу, упырь!
Dude, he fucked my armor up. You look like Santa Claus. It's Santa! Oh, you can't even take his hat. Oh man. What ammo's in this BP? One round of M856A1 in his backpack. Wow. One bullet. He's got one. I'm not even picking that up. That's an insult. One bullet. Oh, he has like nothing on him. He's broke. The bag is worth money. Yo, when can I spend $500 and get these pockets? Look at these things. The Unheard edition. Look at those. Now that I'd spend money on. Damn. Look at that. Alright, well, he almost shredded me. My armor's toasted. I'm gonna avoid where he was because he has tripwires and I could blow up. I mean, he does have... Dude, look at the size of those pockets on him. It kind of makes sense. Look at those things. I can't even see his face. He's dabbing. He's some old motherfucker. Oh, the scav. Yo, this scav just walked into a trip mine. Granada! Favorite UFC fighter? I remember it would be someone from way back in the day, probably. I always liked watching Matt Hughes.
Pizza. Opinion on this
when he was around. It's pretty shit, dude. Forrest Griffin, I was cool with until the fight against Anderson Silva, and he f***ing gave up like a pussy. After that fight, I was like, this guy's a bitch. Dudes are roided AF. I mean, what do you mean? They still are. Newsflash, they still are. What do you... I'd even say, and honestly, I don't even think there's anything wrong with it at all. It's not even like a knock. I don't even blame people, but anyone competing at the top level of any sport is probably using performance-enhancing drugs. They just are. Like, everyone. Not all sports. I mean, I'm sure there's some, but like pretty much any strength, endurance, combat related sport, they're all doing it, man. You'd like, I mean, like, what sport would you even say where they're not doing that? Chess players? I mean, you don't think chess players are taking some type of like, I don't know, like Adderall type thing to like help them hyper focus and stuff? They probably are. They're tested for it? Yeah, I know. But I'm sure they're still doing stuff to, like, get around it. It might not be like rampant in something like chess, but I would bet you it's pretty prevalent. Streamers using energy drinks. Well, like esports, bro. Esports. You think kids doing esports and competing for money in games aren't taking like? Are you out of your mind? You don't think these kids are showing up to events ripping Adderall and whatever else? Like, 100%, man. They're like.
Cheers,
Pat,
Mr. Strimmer.
Thank you for 25 months, tier 3. Argument for everyone to do it? No, I'm not arguing for everyone to do it. I'm just saying it's extremely prevalent at the top level of any, anything competitive where there's money involved. It's prevalent. Rhino pills are fake news? Yeah, but the P. Diddy baby oil collection is not. Dude, that shit's crazy. Did you see the picture? They had a picture of him lined up in this dude's bathroom. Just huge jugs of baby. Wait, that was AI? Oh. Anyway, it's funny as regardless. What'd you hear? They found like 1,000 bottles of baby oil and other lubricants in P. Diddy's home. He had the baby oil slip and slide freak off going on. He's going to jail, nothing more. Well, no, because I mean the whole implication is like if he's hosting these wild freak off and sex parties with baby oil everywhere, like he's not just throwing them for himself. Like who else is there? Who else is there? Who else is implicated? Who else does he, like, you know, have dirt on doing those things and, like, can easily blackmail? I'm sure there's a substantial list of people. I mean, it's the same thing with Epstein. Like, he was doing all this shit with his island. Powerful people going on the plane to the island. He gets caught up. That guy gets one tapped. You know, he's got dirt on everybody, and then they, you know, they do the thing. Get rid of him. 95% of men's downfall. So, like, my whole thing is, I think part of it is, like, they force people to do these things, so they have dirt on them, and then they can control them. It's like, if you want to be in our little club, you have to do this shit, and we have to have it to hold against you so we can make you do whatever we want. And in exchange, we'll give you a ton of money and power, but we have to be able to control you. So it's like part of the initiation. So like if you ever go against the club, boom, we drop this on you and you're fucked. We got a picture of you with the freak off 10 baby oil bottles deep, you know, like, that's it. It's over for you. And then I'm sure some of it is just people being sick, but I think that's another, like, component to it. It's like an initiation. It's like hazing at a fraternity almost, you know?
LVNDMARK.
Thanks, Shmella. I hear him. I think he's on the right. Wow, okay, I didn't think he was that close. I thought he was on the other right. Can't hear shit in this game anymore, man. I thought he was, like, the other little cubby with the lockers.